So here's the lineup then. What we will always have is a mixed doubles match first, followed by women's singles and then men's singles. Now, only if the tie has not been decided by the third match will we have those doubles matches. That can be decided after the first match. The order of play for the fourth and fifth match. So just to remind you, each individual match is played up to 3. Or best of 3. So it can be either 3-0 or 2-1. Those are the only 2 results that you can have. And it's the first team to accumulate 8 games, as it were, or 8 points. It can all be over within 3 matches. Now here's Team Australia. It's a mixture of young and old. You've got Zhang Fanglei at 51, and then you've got 3 19-year-olds. Sorry, not here. He's normally a regular. Serene. Then you've got Melissa Tapper there. So it's 3, 2. And then Team China. There's a few big names no longer in the mix. Lin Daoyan, Liang Jinkun, Wang Chuqin, Ning Sha and Wang Menyu leading charge on the women's side, along with Wang Yidi. KUAI still hugely strong this one.
2号台
Team United States of America.
美国队
This will be a very, very tough match for Australia. I don't think there's any doubt about it here. What they've done, of course, is they've seeded all teams. Australia are seeded 10th. Now, it's also sort of based on continental rankings as well. And in their part of the world, in Oceania, they're of course quite highly ranked, or they are top side in that part of the world. So that helps. China, of course, seeded #1 in the world. And they have really got their work cut out for them today. There's no doubt about it. And they brought just 6 players with them, so 3 and 3. You can go up to 8. So first up then, the mixed doubles, Lin Shidong and KUAI of China take on Australia's Bin Lu and Zhang Fanglei. Reminder again, it is best of or first of 2-3. Either it's 2-1 or 3-0. Those points go up on the board. It is the first to 8 to take the tie. So here we go then, we'll have a bit more, find out a little bit more about these players. Toss first as well. So Finn Liu and Jianfeng Lei from Australia. First time they are playing together in an international competition. Finn Liu is quite regularly playing in tournaments. Lin Shidong and Kuai Man are really the names to look out here for. Lin Shidong is 19 years of age. Mixed doubles last year at the World Championships. He got a bronze. Benjamin Foot is our umpire. He's also the reigning Asian champion in mixed doubles. Second umpire. Yeah, so Kuai Man and him won that mixed doubles World Championship last year. That was only last month, and last month was the Asian Table Tennis Championships in Kazakhstan. Lin Shidong and Kuai Man beating Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Lee Jong-sik and Kim Kam-yong in the final. DPI Korea doing very well there. Won both the silver and the bronze in mixed doubles. But yeah, they are the current world and Asian champions. They are number 3 in the world. Tell you a bit more about Kuai Man.
Time.
Of course, she's also got they are the World Championship bronze medalists, I should say, excuse me. And current Asian champion, she is 20.
Kuai Lin versus Lei and Liu. First game, late to serve.
Lei is from
Level.
China, born there. There's that pen-hold grip as well. She's only one of the 4 that will be doing that.
Love 1.
I've had comparisons between her and Luxembourg's Li Xiaolian, who is older.
2 love.
Absolutely dismissed there by Kuai Man. Yeah, Jianfeng Lei moving to Australia in the early 1990s. Champion, as well as winning several titles in that region, and then played for Australia from 1994 and has been in a lot of Olympics.
1, 3.
Sydney, Athens, Beijing, London, Rio, and the Tokyo Games. 6 Olympics, that's so impressive.
Two, 3.
Well, they've come back quite nicely here, the Australians. There perhaps for Lei. Slightly shorter. Quite come on the way she would have wanted. First to 11 as always.
5-2.
Great backhand away from Finn Liu. So he's got to scramble across. Yeah, so Jianfeng Lei has won pretty much everything there is to win at the Oceanic Championship. She's won the team event, the singles event, the doubles event. Mixed doubles, her best was actually a couple of silvers. Commonwealth Games, she's won 5 silvers and 4 bronzes.
7.
And they're beginning to push away now at 7-2.
7-3.
How about that fresh shot, Lin Shidong, who has been really in superb form Lin Shidong.
Flex.
Let's look at his record. 14 events this year. He's played 61 matches. He's won 52. Defending here, they're far back. Fans love this kind of stuff. Are they going to counter? They're trying.
4-8.
Stuff there, isn't it? Yeah, playing the WTT finals just a few days ago, in fact. Lin Shidong lost to Tomokazu Harimoto in the semi-finals. A 4-3. It ended 12-10. In that last game. Oh, what a superb match that was. Beat Dangzhou of Germany in the quarterfinals, and Alexis Lebrun
4-9.
in the main draw, round of 16. Otto Schalbury, he beat in the final of the WTT champions in Frankfurt, which he won, of course.
10-4.
He's in pretty decent form, isn't he? Lin Shidong, who is the world number 2.
10.
With an individual ranking. Lots of game points in hand here. Mine is number 36, but don't worry about that. She will go up the rankings. She's been as high as 19th in the world. There's a nice, easy start for the Chinese. It was a relatively decent start for the Australians, and then the Chinese just too good, surging away. Her highest ever ranking was 51st in the world. That was in 2018. Currently 265th. As for Fin Lu, his best ever ranking was 35th.
Love 2.
Just a short while ago, but he's
Love 3.
currently 37th. Chinese going ruthless now. Similar sort of start to the last game. There was a little bit of a tight spot there, but it's beautifully done there by Lin Shidong. There, it was close to his body, but he's just manipulated himself brilliantly there to play that shot back. How about that for a backhand from Lin Shidong? 5 unanswered points already. excellent form at the moment. You look at someone like KUAI and her recent record. She's played 8 events this year, 18 matches, won 11, lost 6. Lost to Anfaya of China as well, in round of 16, and the WTT feeder in Dusseldorf. That should be Chen Tianyi, the contender in Muscat, to win that one in Oman earlier.
7-1.
First point on the board finally for the Australians. It's all going to come a little too late for them, I'm afraid. It's a really good shot there, wasn't it, from Lin Shidong at the backhand. It was wide of the table.
7-2.
Trying to smash, she lost to Sun Yingsha, KUAI. Should be delighted to have won that contender in Muscat.
2-8.
And it already looks, I'm afraid, in this first match that at least game 2 is already going to go towards the Chinese early on.
2-9.
And they'll take an unassailable 2-0 lead here. It doesn't matter, they still have to play out all 3 games. China looking for a clean sweep, a perfect start here.
10-2.
Gets the Chiquita in early. Lin Shidong, 8 game points. That's on the backhand here. Body shot, difficult. Right into that midriff area. Right for Finlay to really maneuver.
10-3.
And that's the second game done and dusted in the blink of an eye. KUAI and Lin Shidong are done. Yes, she's just trying to cushion that shot. You can see what Lei was doing. 2-0 now, China. Taking the second game. It's getting better and better. First game, number 5.
就把这个环节处理好，其他我们都没问题。这样注意，就5分以后他一个搏杀的点，男的可能接发球，他一发使劲的赢，这个球不去压制，跟住他，这不就很舒服吗？我们打后面就完，对不对？不要去说一赢我还想去翻。
Hey, go on, let's go.
Who will serve, please? Third game, late serve.
So,
Lovell.
third and final game in this one now. Of course, China looking for a 3-0. Australia wanting to pull it back.
1-love.
2-1. First time they've had the lead in this match.
All.
Well, look back at how these teams played out the last time, and of course China are the reigning champions here, Mixed Team World Cup champions. But in 2023, yeah, they topped their group.
1-3.
Had the likes of Sweden, Puerto Rico, and Hong Kong, China. China actually finishing bottom of their table in Group 1. Australia, they were in Group 3. And already look at the Chinese after that very, very minor little bump at the start. Timeout now from the Australians.
takedown with that will.
Yep.
But that's what he's made. He's born for this. He's double elbow. It's in his name. It's in his blood. Double elbow. Let's go, let's go. Come on.
Allez, come on.
So timeout called, and be interesting to see if that has any impact now on the instructions. We can't really quite hear what was being said.
5-1.
But right now, just looking at the situation, it's going to be tough, isn't it, for the Australians to pull this one back. Australia finishing bottom of their group in the last Mixed Team World Cup a year ago. They had Japan, France, Romania, and the US. More teams last year. That was the first edition. Pretty similar format.
One.
18 teams this time. They've just made it a straight 16. 4 groups of 4. So it'll be China, India, Australia, and the United States in their group. India's currently leading against India. This is going to be very tight, that one. Top 2 from each group will progress. You do, then everyone goes into a big round-robin format, so there'll be 8 teams. You do not play the team that you've already played against earlier in the group stages, but you will carry over all the points. That's a lovely shot, isn't it? Just sends it back using the pace. This is almost done.
8-3.
Yeah, just lovely the way that Lei took it on. Just cuts across it. Sends it back with lots of spin. She's come up good in these last couple of shots. Good flick. Lei Jianfeng just rolling back the years a bit here. What the Australians are doing quite nicely now, and it's just a best run of points actually. I think it's 3 in a row now. And that's why the Chinese are thinking, well, they're taking a chance. They're taking the pace off things. The shots are just a little shallower. Just a funny look there for KUAI.
你要这发球稍微这个你什么能摆短也可以摆，什么心理感觉没关系，摆完以后它还是一个推，对吧？搓了以后不行就搓下去，这把球都拉手。 有点速度，现在就是说要放呢，你掉不是这个点，你知道吧？掉的时候你放下的时候你可以加子弹，不好加子弹，点稍微早一点，让男的不好压他们就完了，对不对？换过来以后，一定要注意这个模拟这个球，发球可以发下来，对不对？发点转啊，发点这种半长啊都没问题，对吧？包括勾球可以算，可以试试勾，对，勾他一个没关系，你先等着他拧你脖你就把这个球出。 啊，你很好打的没有问题。
最关键相互提醒一下，这个啊，一对盯顶丢紧啊，精力集中啊，相互提醒啊，相互商量一下啊。
So let's see if that little chat will change things up. Sometimes you do see quite the reaction afterwards. And the run of the Australians is broken there. Yeah, so what the Australians were doing was just not having the ball come right onto the Chinese. And that just makes things a little trickier for them. They do enjoy the pace in which it comes to them. And here's not only game point, but individual match point, as it were. Even though that was effectively Very good from KUAI. They were expected to win this
3 games to 0.
and win it comfortably. They have. 3-0 at the start here. Remember, it's a first to 8, so they get 3 on the board. If they win their next 2 matches like this, they don't need to go to match 4 or 5. So, KUAI Man and Lin Shidong beats Lei Changfan and Fin Lu 11-5, 11-3, 11-5. They win in 3 straight games. They've taken the first match in this tie. 3-0, and that's what you see on the overall score. 3-0 as well to China. Remember, first to 8 to win this tie. And that means we now move to women's singles.